Today for the Bitcoin price, guys, sit down because Bitcoin has just done something today it hasn't done since the last 4.5 years. In the beginning of every single parabolic bull market towards the upside, Bitcoin is doing this one specific thing, this one thing to confirm the parabolic bull run towards the upside. In 2015 towards a new all-time high, in 2016 towards a new all-time high once again, and today Bitcoin has done the exact same thing once again. Is this the confirmation of a new bull run towards a new all-time high? Well guys, this is exactly what I am going to talk about today. However guys, this is the 4-hourly candles in the immediate short term. We have to be cautious here. I want to be showing you exactly my game plan in the short run and also in the long run. My trades and my price targets right now in the immediate short term. So guys, sit down. I am back for you. Scroll down and also smash up the like button towards a new all-time high. Press subscribe, press the bell and press on all because 35% of you guys watching, you are not subscribed. Do it right now. And with that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always, we are starting here on the 4-hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And just on a quick side note, I was traveling from Dubai over to Germany. I wasn't here for 2 days. I really love you guys for your continuous support. And this is the reason why I am back here. I have so much stuff on my table, but I really try to give you these daily updates also in the future. So I am back. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so much for your support. Let's talk here about the immediate short term before I am going on the weekly, and I'm going to show you something Bitcoin did it hasn't done since 4.5 years. Wait here until the end. In the immediate short term, it is not looking as extremely bullish as on the weekly candles. Let's talk about that. First of all, I mentioned in the last video, after Bitcoin broke here this important support and confirmed the breakout, that it was very likely for Bitcoin to stair-step down here. However, I was talking about this specific point here being a potential point of a significant strong bounce. You know what guys, let me show you the excerpt of the video 2 days ago, the last video I made here immediately after Bitcoin hit this price level. Look at this. I have good news to share with you. If we were to go onto the weekly candle and we could either pull out the EMA weekly ribbon or we could pull out the EMA 21 week moving average. And what you can see here right now is that I covered it previously, not only that this bounce here was at this 3 years downward sloping resistance, which was extremely good. We got the bounce exactly how we expected it. But look at this. With this retracement so far, we had another bounce at the 21-week moving average. This is something I want to consider to be bullish. So we have to look at the weekly close on Sunday. If we close above and if we also get a volume supported bounce from there, I would say this increases the chance significantly of Bitcoin printing in a very, very strong bounce here. And we got this strong bounce here and Bitcoin basically went up from 10,100 all the way up to 10,800 US dollars. This was a very good for Bitcoin so far. However, you can see that Bitcoin was, you know what, let me go here on the hourly candles and stick with me here until the end because the weekly is printing something, I want to say, it is more interesting than everything else we have seen in the last 4.5 years on the weekly candles for Bitcoin. Wait for this. First of all, you can see Bitcoin was printing here this ascending triangle, which was in it of itself a very good pattern. I didn't cover it because I didn't do a video for the last 2 days. I was only covering here this potential bounce. But as you can see, Bitcoin was rejected at the horizontal resistance. And the problem here is that this horizontal resistance is in perfect alignment with the previous support I was pointing out throughout the last few days and weeks. This is number one. Unfortunately, this rejection point was also in perfect alignment with the downward sloping bearish resistance here we were printing in since the 12,000 US dollar rejection on the 1st of September 2020. Basically, the starting point of the bear trend we are in right now. So all of these things are not all too bullish because we want to break the resistance when we are coming to these very crucial decision and tipping points. We didn't do it. The Bitcoin price broke down. If we take a closer look on the weekly candles, you can see that this breakdown was not volume supported. I am always praising for every breakout, for every breakdown, that we need, number one, a confirmation of the breakdown. Number two, a volume supported confirmation of the breakdown / breakout. This one was not volume confirmed. We have not the market agreeing to this breakdown. This is a good sign for all Bitcoin bulls out there, because this gives us the opportunity, the possibility of Bitcoin reversing to the upside for good. So let me pull out the last thing here, which is on the bad news for Bitcoin point of view. Before I'm going into the extremely good news, please stick with me here, and I will also share with you, of course, my current trades, my game plan, my price targets, and everything, as always, completely transparently here with you. First of all, this Fibonacci retracement ratio is printed here from the swing high, $12,500, the exuberant one in the mid of August 2020. We all can remember it. It was just completely amazing times. Very, very massive gains were formed here on our channel together with you. Very nice times. However, we got this rejection, this overdue rejection, so to say, also. And the downside of this Fibonacci retracement, the swing low, is here the $9,824 level, the famous one where we got the significant bounce also at this trend line. You remember I was talking multiple times about it. I was also talking about this one here being a very, very probable bounce point, as you remember, as you recap here from our videos. So you can see here we have the Fibonacci retracement level from the swing high to the swing low. We have this very important downward sloping trend line, and if we were zooming in here, you can see after the bounce, we were basically predicting here, after we got the support here, after this bounce, we got the first rejection at this Fibonacci retracement level, which is, if you go here to the left hand side, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, in perfect alignment with the resistance I was just talking before here, this orange support resistance box. The second rejection we got after this breakdown here at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, once again in perfect alignment with this support, previous support, now resistance box. So we can see many confluence points here for Bitcoin. Every single move for Bitcoin makes just a lot of sense from a technical point of view, and obviously all of these rejection points are considered to be bearish because they are confirming the narrative of us being in a bear trend. This downward sloping trend line, the Fibonacci retracement levels here, all of them are just confirming that Bitcoin is in a bear trend. However, here is the very good news, guys, I want to share with you before I am going into the long-term chart for Bitcoin, which is by far the most bullish one. Wait here until the end, and I can promise you, every single one, no matter how bearish you are, you will agree with that narrative here. First of all, if you print here this trend line, this upward sloping trend line, you can see that we are coming to a tipping point. This is the decision time whether to say that Bitcoin is going to continue the bull run here in the longer time frames, or whether Bitcoin has more downwards price action within this bear trend here towards the downside. And I can tell you this tipping point will end by the end of September. Within this month, we will get the confirmation whether to say we are going to go up, we are going to go down. And I want to trade it. I will trade it. I will trade the breakdown, and I will trade the breakout. It has to be confirmed. It has to be volume supported. And what is the direction I am tilting towards? Well, guys, you can guess. Obviously, I am still tilting towards the upside for this volume supported breakout for Bitcoin. I think that this downwards trend line here is only temporary, and that it is a short-term question of time. Once Bitcoin breaks it towards the upside and also confirms the continuation of the bull run. And I want to give you some qualitative reasons behind my assumption, because I am not an exuberant moon boy coming out and telling you we are just breaking out without any reason. And to answer this question, I want to go right now here to the weekly candles. Look at this. So here we are on the weekly candles for Bitcoin. And how does this look like? This is the price action from the last 11 years. And what I have marked here for you are different red and green boxes. And whenever Bitcoin was confirming one of these red boxes, I will show you exactly how to determine that. We knew that we are due for a continuation of the bear trend. And whenever, and this is confirmed from the last 11 years, Bitcoin was printing for the first time here the confirmation, this green box. This was the beginning of every single confirmation of the parabolic bull run towards a new all-time high. And what am I talking about here? Look at this yellow line. This is once again the 21-week moving average. And today is Sunday. If we are closing above a specific level, we have this first green box here printed in, and I want to show you exactly what it is. For this, we have to do some history lessons, and I really want to urge you guys, sit down, get ready for the video, and watch it until the end. This was extremely mind-blowing once I discovered that. If you enjoy this content, please guys, smash up the like button, press subscribe, press the bell, press on all. I am saying it every single time, but 35% of you guys, people watching here, you haven't said press the subscription button, and I want to make sure that you are getting these very important videos pushed to you time sensitively. So let's look at this. And you know what? Let me go back in 2011. This was the first ever touch point of Bitcoin touching the 20-week week moving average. And you can see here, the first time Bitcoin actually touched it. And I am very sure back then no one made TA on it. However, it still worked over here. You see, the first time Bitcoin was touching the 20-week moving average, we got a massive bull run towards the upside. Bitcoin basically going from 57 US dollar cents over to 34 US dollars, printing in an 80x for Bitcoin. Obviously crazy. And look at this. This is very important to say. Every single time Bitcoin was closing a weekly candle below the 20-week moving average, this was the confirmation that we are going lower. Well, Bitcoin broke above. However, were we able to hold it? No, we were not able to hold it. Confirmation of the continuation of the bull run, of the bear market. And the first time we actually bounced from there, the very first time, this was the confirmation we knew. We will not only never see these price levels once again, but also we are going up for a new continuation of the parabolic bull run towards a new all-time high. And we already knew, once we confirmed it here, once we bounced for the very first time, every next attempt will be a bounce. Every next attempt will be a furthermore confirmation of the Bitcoin bull run towards the upside. And the very first time here in 2014, we were closing below, we knew this is probably the end of the Bitcoin bull run, and we are going down for a continuation of the bear market towards new yearly lows, towards new lows of the bear market. And once again, guys, in 2016, this is 2016, the very first time Bitcoin broke above and held this level, this 21-week moving average, the very first time. Look at this. It was not only the confirmation of the Bitcoin bull run, it was also the moment, the point of time where we knew back then, not me specifically here in 2015, 2016, but everyone who was looking at this knew, with this bounce here, with the very first bounce after many rejections in the bear market, this first bounce told us that every next attempt is very likely to be another bounce, and that we are going towards a new bull run, towards a new all-time high. And you can see every single attempt afterwards was a bounce. We have, after this first confirmation box here, the first bounce from the 21-week moving average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 furthermore bounces from the 21-week moving average, confirming, guys, we are going higher, we are going higher. And this is exactly what I want you to take away from that. Because look at this, in 2018, in February, the very first moment we broke below, you could know this is the confirmation of Bitcoin going lower. We are not going higher. Bitcoin is not in a bull market. Well, we broke above a few times. However, not even one of these attempts were able to hold the 20-week moving average. And you can see, second time we didn't hold it, we went lower. Third time we didn't hold it, we went lower. Every single time. I want to call this the most accurate predictor whether we are in a bull run or whether we are in a bear market. Everyone who traded these bullish and bearish signs throughout the last 11 years, made a killing, was able to ride Bitcoin towards higher prices during bull markets and to step out of the Bitcoin market during bear markets. And you can take this to your own advantage. Look at this. After everyone thought, well guys, we are going to a new all-time high, everyone was extremely bullish here at 14,000. Obviously it was the time to be bullish because we hit the 3,150. I'm not saying it was not good to be bullish here. I was bullish throughout this whole run towards the upside as well. But look at this, the very first time actually it was getting serious the very first time, Bitcoin had to defend the 21-week moving average to say from an historical perspective, guys, we are still in a bull market. Bitcoin was not able to hold it. And this was once again the confirmation that Bitcoin is going lower. Look at this. Second try, didn't hold it, Bitcoin went lower. Third trial, didn't hold it, Bitcoin went lower, significantly lower with this unforeseen Corona dump towards the downside. But then look at this, after the Corona dump, we went higher. And now this is actually historical times, just looking back at the 11 years history of Bitcoin. You can see, I printed in here for you the first green box since 4.5 years, since January 2016, even more than 4.5 years. We have the first green box because something happened right now, guys. After we broke above here in May and April, the very first time finally, Bitcoin held this level, not only once, not only twice. With this Sunday ending, we will have held it here for 3 times, Bitcoin basically 3 times confirming this very important level. Am I saying right now that we cannot dip below? Am I saying right now that we cannot even close below? No, I am not saying that. But I am telling you on the balance of probabilities that this is considered to be very bullish, and that from an 11 years history, from a confidence level actually supported by the last 11 years of Bitcoin price action, 100% historical confidence level, this tells us it is extremely probable that we are here having once more another bounce, another confirmation of the next multi-month, maybe even 1.5 years bull market for Bitcoin. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. This is the reason why I made the video 2 days ago. This is the reason why I am making this video for you right now, to give you this elevated point of view. But I am telling you from an 11 years point of history, elevated viewpoint, that this is very likely to be the beginning of the parabolic bull run towards the upside. But always remember, we are dependent here, unfortunately, on the central banks. We are dependent here, at least in the short term. In the long run, Bitcoin is not asking for permissions. In the long run, I am very certain, I allocated my whole life to it. I am certain that Bitcoin is going much, much higher in purchasing power. I am not dependent on the central banks in the long run. In the short term, however, Bitcoin is still correlated to the stock market. Also towards the end here, I want to show you my trades on Phemex right now. Look at this. My trade is still open. People have been laughing at me. I am holding it open. I am a moon, because this is a long-term trade. I am printing in short-term trades. I was talking about a potential breakout trade. I will do it. I will show it to you later on once it happens. But here I am holding this trade here open. I opened it at $9,400. It is open at $27,000 in a profit. Very high funding rate. And if you also want to trade on Bybit, Judex, or Phemex, I am trading on all of these 3 platforms. I am trading on Bybit the most, and I'm also trading on Phemex and sometimes on Judex. I have all of these links down below, and you can get $522 completely for free, no strings attached. You only need this deposit here, and then you get these bonuses, $522 completely for free onto your wallet, ready to trade, and you can withdraw the profits from these 3 trades as well. However, very important to mention that this is only for experienced traders, and I have attached here a Bybit tutorial directly below these tutorials. If you want to watch it, just go down, click and watch it right now. Also guys, it wouldn't be MMCrypto if I wouldn't share you something extremely important in the end of the video. Look at this chart here. Big credits to whoever posted this here on Reddit. What you can see here is, and usually inflation works against a commodity, currency or whatever in terms of purchasing power, and the vast amount of inflation is behind us. Less than 3 million Bitcoin are expected to be mined within the next 100 years. I mean, guys, we have the highest rate of inflation already behind us. The currency inflation of Bitcoin is already much lower than not only of fiat currencies, but even lower than of gold. So this is extremely bullish for Bitcoin. Don't forget this. Don't speculate all of your Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the hardest asset in the history of mankind. Bitcoin is the only asset which cannot be inflated over a certain amount. Gold. There's a lot of gold in the ocean still. still. There's a lot of gold in mountains. There's a lot of gold on asteroids. And the maximum supply is uncertain, potentially infinite, even though we will not be mining it in the future, obviously. But this, from a supply point of view, Bitcoin is the hardest asset in the history of mankind, guys. And as an ending point, is something funny. I just posted it an hour ago. The people are going crazy about it. Someone pushed it on Reddit. So look at this. I was posting, be kind, Bitcoiners. You never know the burden others carry around. So when you are meeting a next door neighbor or so, another fellow crypto follower, and you can see that he has a bad mood, don't forget, because he might be carrying some heavy bags behind him, and that might be the reason for his bad mood. So be nice, be laughy to everyone out there. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.